Hello glorious people of the ReadyUpLive community and YouTube channel. Today I am here to introduce myself as a new member of the ReadyUpLive content creation team. So let's get the basics done and out of the way so we can move on and become friends. I am known as Rhippin on the Xbox, Rhippin on the Twitter sphere. My real name is Louis J. Miller, I am from Yorkshire in the United Kingdom, and here is the first picture I found of myself so you know roughly what I look like. But before we move on, I would like to clarify and quash some of the rumours that surround the gamertag I use. As many people know, I was ranked #1 on a couple popular Halo stat tracking websites, but I was not the first person to do this under the gamertag Rhippin, which has caused rather a lot of speculation and silly rumours, so let me squash these before we go any further. The original Rhippin from Halo 2 and Halo 3 between 2006 and 2008 was not me. My good friend Tom was the original Rhippin between these years, but during 2009 we started to account share as the original Rhippin account was compromised, so it could not retain the #1 spot on the leaderboards. After we managed to reclaim the #1 spot after thousands of games of pure grinding, Tom decided to retire from Halo as his business and family was growing, and he simply did not want to keep dedicating any time to gaming as his family was the priority. At this time, Tom asked me to take the gamertag in full and try to keep the perceived legendary status of being the #1 player going as long as I could. But because I felt the spot on the leaderboards was slightly unjust due to account sharing, I once again started a fresh account and managed after several months of super tryharding to reclaim the #1 spot for a third time. And with this happening during my teenage years, I never really understood that people would be so upset that the Rhippin name would go from one person to another and be handled by two different people in two different regions on the #1 spot. So I am sorry if you did get upset by this, and I just wanted to clear that up before any more issues were caused, and I'd really like you guys to get to know me for me. Anyway, that is the short introduction over, and now I'm going to explain exactly what content I personally plan to create for you guys. I have always been a super competitive player when it comes to games, especially in the Halo franchise. During Halo 3's long life, I would make sure I knew more than anyone else in terms of how to play the game online, all of the sneaky little shortcuts and map routes and all these little nerdy details, and that is exactly what I plan to bring to you guys and girls out there. I'm going to be creating guides, tips, tricks, and doing in-game commentaries explaining why I have chosen to do very specific things in the world of Halo, hopefully giving you a better understanding of how higher level players play, and also giving you the opportunity to understand and step your own game up. But please do not take this as a you have to be a pro to enjoy the game, or I am better than you so you must do what I do kind of thing. I'm basically trying to make people enjoy the game more because they will be winning. In my opinion, it doesn't matter if you are a hardcore MLG competitive player or someone just wanting to play Infection with a few friends, winning is winning, and honestly winning is a big part of multiplayer online games, and let's be honest, we would all prefer to win games rather than come in second, so let's get some wins on the board. And for those people who are thinking, how can a competitive guy know about Infection? Trust me, I have a few Infection tips up my sleeve too. Halo 5 is just around the corner, and from what I have personally played at this point and also seen during the last few months, I know this will be the best Halo game that we have seen for a very long time, and I am hoping I can bring something to the table which allows you to enjoy the game even more. So that brings me to the end of my introduction video. I am very much looking forward to creating some great content with the ReadyUpLive team and being more involved with this great community. So thank you very much and goodbye until the next video. Bye!